Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Bomber here from Gary's Old Fashioned Mix, dubbed the most interesting man in freedom, thanks to my friend Jim Verboer. Jim,
hey,
nice to see you again.
How you doing, buddy?
Jim, let's walk through this stuff. We got some great products here. Let's start off with the first thing we had, the Old Fashioned Mix. Walk me through that. What happened? Why did we create Gary's Old Fashioned Mix?
Right. So for anyone who doesn't know, my dad started this in his kitchen. He was not satisfied with the consistency of Old Fashioned mixes out there. They were all too syrupy or too sweet or too this and that. So my mom and him just started tinkering around with it in their kitchen and came up with Gary's Old Fashioned Mix. So what we have there is a complete Old Fashioned mix. You don't need the bitters. You don't need anything else except this and your alcohol and whatever you top it with. Our bitters are already in there. My brothers and I bought this a couple of years from my mom and dad, and it's just gone great for us. We have so much to be thankful for.
And we touched on this because this is one thing that I enjoy and you like to make fun of me for. Anybody can make an old fashioned now.
Right.
Anybody
can. If you can.
Yeah. Right. It's super simple. 2 to 1's the ratio, right? So if you're doing a whiskey old fashioned sweet, brandy old fashioned sweet, sour, whatever, one shot to 2 of Gary's. Or I have that wrong? Other way around.
What's that?
1 shot to 2 of Gary's, or other way around? 2 of Gary's, yeah. Well, I drink a lot. That's what happens. Sorry about that. But we touched on these. You have the original, and then you have the muddled, which is more of a citrus flavor for those that are used to muddling the orange with the cherry too.
Exactly.
Right?
So Dad started with this classic Gary's Old Fashioned Mix, our original. That has a cinnamon tone to it. The first Old Fashions had a cinnamon stick in it, and people are either love cinnamon or hate it.
Yep.
You can be averse to it. So what we looked to do here is we wanted to make it more like a supper club muddled old fashioned with a citrus taste, and that's what we've done with that. They sell almost equally right now. We're really happy with how things are going with that. We're just trying to make it easy for you or anyone else to be an excellent bartender at home. At the same time, with all of our products, we're looking for consistency.
Yep.
So even your bartenders, we have a lot of on-premise or bars and restaurant accounts now. It makes every bartender make the same drink, the same every time.
Yep, so consistency and easy. So we did that with Old Fashions, but then again, we touched on the bartenders. One of the hardest drinks to make as a bartender, one of the most frustrating things when you're in a rush, is a Bloody Mary.
Right.
And you guys now have just launched and came out with your Old Bloody Mary mix. Let's talk a little bit about that. What are the 2 versions that we have here?
So we have a regular and then a spicy. The spicy, we wanted to make it so that you knew it was spicy when you had it. It's not over the top. It's not going to burn your palate. It's more of a horseradish spiced. The regular is going to be for anyone who likes Bloody Marys. Mm-hmm. Now, like you talked about, you were a bartender, and the 3 things that slow you down most as a bartender are ice cream drinks and Old Fashions and Bloody Marys. So what we're doing is we're making it so easy for everyone to be able to make this. All you have to do, add vodka, add your Bloody Mary mix, and you're all set to go.
Yeah, and these are great products that you can make at home, right?
Right, that's the point.
You have the bartender feel, you have the bartender taste for a drink at home.
Right, and we're not trying to be like the lower echelon of mixes. We want to be premium, but at a lower price. So when you're getting Gary's, you're getting the highest quality ingredients there are. So for example, we use the best bitters that there is in our Old Fashioned mix. We decided to use that bitters in our Bloody Mary mix too. Mm-hmm. Bitters, not too many people know that it's a flavor enhancer. So anything that you put bitters with, it's going to enhance that flavor. And by using that in our Bloody Mary mix, it just kind of makes it pop. And we're really, really happy with it. We've been messing with this Bloody Mary mix since we bought this from my dad 2 years ago. And it took us that long to get something that we really love. And the public has loved it too. The reviews have been just fantastic.
Something you can hang your hat on, but also the bitters, because I've never noticed that in a Bloody Mary. Something unique about you guys that kind of sets you apart from other products.
We're the only one that has it.
Yeah. So the great thing is that we told everybody how easy this is. Why don't we show them, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we'll just do a simple vodka, right? For my friends and family in Wisconsin, we'll do a Wisconsin pour here in this huge mason jar, just making it look So professional. This is gonna look good in this cup. That is for sure.
Oh yeah.
So just vodka, and then we're doing original with you, and then the spicy mix with me. Correct?
Right. Whoa there, big guy. This is.
That's why I
bunch
said
of-
with you.
So usually you'd be looking at about 1.5 ounces to 3 ounces of. So it's almost 2 to 1 again, 3 to 1 probably.
And then pretty much we're stirring it up here, and then adding our favorite garnish, right?
Correct.
We got Brussels sprouts and olives, pickles, celery, some pickled eggs from the Bavort family.
Yeah, that's my mom's pickled eggs. My mom's famous pickled eggs. So this is Gary's pickled eggs.
So we'll throw some celery in there, pickle, throw a pickled egg on top. Oh man, Brussels.
We almost need a straw. All right, buddy.
This looks good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo. That's good stuff.
It's hard to beat.
Super simple, because I just did it, right?
Right.
Tastes amazing. Great stuff. Jim, walk us through, where can we find this? Where can we start? Let's start with the old-fashioned mix. Where can we find
So the old-fashioned mix, when we bought it from my dad, he had 19 locations. In the last 2 years, thank you everyone, we're now in over 800 locations in the state. We're Amazon Prime's choice for old-fashioned mix. We couldn't be more blessed. We have the exact same distributor that will be putting this Bloody Mary mix in every place that the old-fashioned mix is. If you don't see it at your favorite retailer, please ask for it. That's the way that we get to grow. We've been so blessed in Wisconsin that people have embraced this product, and I can see the same thing happening with the Bloody Mary mix.
Awesome. Feel free. Also check us out on Facebook, Gary's Old Fashioned Mix, and
Right.
we have Instagram too. I'm as young as I am. I'm not on Instagram, but we have Instagram too, right?
Right, and our whole goal is just sharing a piece of Wisconsin, one cocktail at a time.
And that's what we're doing. This is great stuff, Jim. Thank you again.
right.
Cheers.
Cheers, Palmer.
Everybody, Gary's Old Fashioned Mix, Gary's Bloody Mary Mix. Great stuff. That is good. That is good.